Afnan Khalifa is going to make 1 million in a day in 4 days time, 3 days I mean, and I'm going to be breaking down how exactly she's going to do it. It's not complex. It's not a thing where she needs thousands of pounds. Even if you copy this in a micro level, you can make at least 100k in a month. So breaking it down in 3 parts, I'm going to be doing it from zone 1, basically talking about her growth story of how she's been able to scale to 100k, 180k followers to 1 million in 6 months. And funnel zone 2, the actual way to make money is the monetize funnel. So how she's actually going to create this large following and actually going to make £1 million from it. And zone 3, of course, is how you can copy her, because it's very easy. And if you are like an inspiring coach who is a woman, who wants to launch and scale your own coaching offer and genuinely wants to help your clients, this is a no quick, rich type of scheme. You actually have real value to offer, then book a call below and I can basically help you systemize that. So I want to speak about the zone 1, the actual growth story, what funnel she's using, what account she's using. So speaking about her Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. TikTok is basically just like her Instagram being reposted. So I'm going to speak about Instagram, which is the biggest thing, actual videos. It's very easy. This lady has been able to grow so quickly. It's because of volume. She is posting multiple times a day. Break it down into 4 parts, and something that you guys need to take in is the talking head, very casual big sis. When you are a woman who wants to sell to an audience, be the big sister always. No matter like even what your offer is, you always want to be the person who's able to give advice. Be very casual. People want to be this lady. Look at her car, like she's doing a Mazzoline. And I'm right, but yeah, also B-roll, just the little clips of just like her showing her success. We also have the podcast, and I want to speak about that more, and also the interviews. I also want to speak about them more. Speaking about the podcast, her signature move, the reason why her account was able to grow so fast is because of her podcast. She was able to hire a clip agency where she was able to sit down for hours and speak about multiple things a day. And posting consistently. She was posting more than 3 times a day. Every single day. That's the reason why she grew so quickly. It's a signature move. People knew her for being the podcast lady, for saying the things that were very crazy. And I did do a script breakdown of what she's actually doing. But if you do want to know more, book a call below. I'd love to speak about it more. And she's posting multiple times a day. Literally, the thing about the podcast move, it's really low effort. You literally just have to go to a studio, record a couple clips. You can record multiple clips a day, change of outfits. You can record more than a month's worth of content on one day. And it's also a thing where the biggest thing is that people can clip your account. So take from your account and post it on their account. So that's obviously going to lead to way more traction, like attraction that a lot of people cannot do. That's the reason why clipping is going so viral nowadays. Just due to the fact that people can repost your content, and it does not have to be her that's just posting it alone. Multiple accounts are going to be posting up what she's saying because it's like motivational. She can do voiceovers and everything as well. Also, speaking about interviews, another reason why a lot of these women creators are blowing up is because of these random interviews. They're staged, but it looks kind of natural. That's the reason why Naya McMillan blew up, just due to the fact that especially when you're a woman and you're a pattern interrupt, and someone across the street stops you and says, how much money are you making? You say, I make 100k a month. People could be like, what? Who's this lady? And also, you can at least be a lot of people coming to her account and thinking, being curious about what she does. She's this young girl who saying that she wants to get to 100 million by the age of 30. Of course, it's going to bring such curiosity, and it feels very real. Even though it's staged, it feels very real. And speaking about her actual YouTube as well, breaking it down, it's not even that many videos. She's launched like 8 videos, I believe. But best believe this is making her a lot of money as well. Don't ever drop YouTube. Do not just focus on one platform. I'm going to tell you why as well later on. But okay, so we have emotion-led storytelling. How I went from broke waitress to a millionaire at 26. Who are the type of people who are going to click this video? They're obviously going to be people who have ever been the broke waitress or wants to be the millionaire. So it's perfect, literally perfect for ICP. From there, it's going to be also why most women will stay broke and how you can escape. Of course, if I'm a woman, I'm thinking how can I escape? How can I escape this feeling of being broke? It's all leading to attraction to something. And also a mini masterclass. So how I got to 800k Instagram followers in 5 days. So giving real insights, short videos. Of course, people who consume this are just going to have a lot of trust for her. They're going to be like, oh my days, look at her, she's giving all this insight for free. Imagine what she does when she pays for your offer. And obviously that's going to be creating join the free workshop, which is launching in 3 days. And of course, more traction. 34,000 views seem like a lot, but I best believe a lot of these people will be hot leads just due to the fact they've been able to consume almost a 30-minute video of her and click the link. That means they're just very curious of what she's going to do, and they're willing to cough up their money if they know they're going to be able to get even near to what Aflan's doing. So also I want to speak about the 7-11-4 rule. So that means a person who's often willing to buy from you at a high ticket price is they consume more than 7 hours of your content for more than I believe 11 days. Oh, sorry about that. I believe for 11 days, and then with 4 different platforms. So I want to speak about the 7 hours of content first. Is, of course, guys, never ever drop the podcast videos. The one-to-one podcast videos are the reason why people have gained so much trust for a lot of these people who are really smashing it in the info space. They are the podcast. Like, imagine someone watching an hour video of you. Of course, who do you think is more willing to buy from you? Someone who's consumed a 5-minute video from you on Instagram, or someone who's consumed an hour video of you explaining how you got what you got? It just builds a high sense of trust when it comes to selling an offer, which I recommend for anyone. Like, if you want to hop on a podcast, please do. Like, it's as long as it's about your actual niche. But yeah, it just builds another sense of trust. Like, search up her name, you will find her everywhere, and that's how you want to be. You want to be on LinkedIn, you want to be on Google, you want to be on TikTok, you want to be on Instagram, you want to be on all the platforms. And the long form content is what's best. Really, really double down on that, so you won't even have to worry about being viral. Like, I really recommend this for anyone who is scared to go viral. The one-to-one podcast of you showing real insights on one topic can really, really just build a high sense of trust. And I want to now speak about zone 2, how I should monetize. Like, what is she actually doing to monetize this funnel? You know, because unfortunately a lot of people actually struggle to convert their followers into leads. It's not that difficult when you're able to take a step back and see what exactly your followers actually want, and she's obviously been able to do that with just a lot of ICP research. If you guys are interested in how to actually do this ICP research, book a call below. I'll literally just give you insights, or just give me a DM on Instagram so I can send over the type of questions you should ask your audience. So it's this really pretty funnel, deep red. You know, what does red signify? Luxurious woman. And it's most likely either done via Figma or ClickFunnels. So it's led to, let me speak about the actual, let me actually speak about the actual ManyChat. So her ManyChat automation, what she used for Instagram, very simple. If any of you guys are coaches on this, watching this, set up ManyChat right now. Because who is going through those DMs? No one. Set up ManyChat right now. So her ManyChat is going to be a call to action where people comment brand. From there, they comment brand, and then she gets automation where they say check your DMs, and then from there, it's a link to the actual free 2-day workshop that's going to be launching in 3 days. So boom, it's very simple. Really set our ManyChat ASAP. Like, generally, it's just such a gold mine. A lot of people don't do it, unfortunately. Yeah, but anyways, speaking about her actual zone 2, so to monetize your funnel. Zone 2. So these people have now clicked the link. They get an email as well, just to make sure they've been clicked the link, join here. And from there, it's a Figma funnel. So like I said, it's either Figma or ClickFunnels, I'm not really sure. But it is a sign up for free. So from there, how to build your personal brand, get to your first 100K without spending $1, multiply your income 5 to 10 in 2025. Boom. Very simple. Very simple. Everyone who's going to click this knows exactly what she's selling, right? Like, no complications to that at all. I don't recommend it to be more than 10 words. And yeah, literally insight sign up, bro, knows how to write scripts that blow up your reach. Of course, people will be like, oh, like, what's that? And then the 2-day workshop program. So from 0 followers to CEO money, results, a clear path to show you how to start making 10K per month on social media. Boom, day 2, the system for scaling your personal brand. You know, £1 million. So speaking about the actual views, and then speaking about how that's actually going to convert the views into revenue. So you have a clear path to make a personal brand go to 5 to 30K per month within the next 3 to 6 months, working just 2 hours a day. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? It's such a simple thing. Very easy to read. Someone's going to be like, okay, I know exactly what I'm going to sign off for when I come to this, and it just sounds very good, too good to be true, I suppose. Sign for free. Of course, an introduction to herself. So Afnan Khalifa made over 2 million, just giving her tips like by 23 years old, grew her Instagram audience to this amount, helped over 10,000 women start earning money online. Of course, introduction. Who's this babe? They trust her already. And then from there, which a lot of people are not doing, is Joining a WhatsApp channel. The reason why WhatsApp channel is just so good is just due to the fact that everyone has WhatsApp. You know, when it comes to Discord, especially when you're a woman as well selling, I don't recommend Discord for anyone. Unless you're like a person who's into like trading or like the more technical side. But if you are a woman who's just trying to sell something, WhatsApp channels are the best. Every single person uses WhatsApp. Like every single person uses WhatsApp. You have access to people's numbers, so you can start triage calling them. And of course, like it's just a thing where you are getting consistent updates. Like a lot of people have notifications on WhatsApp and they're able to see them. You know, when it comes to things like Instagram groups, it's more difficult because people can just like take off the notification. But WhatsApp channels is just different because a lot of people don't join WhatsApp channels unless you're a very loyal person. From there, she is bombarding these people with results of what she'd be able to do and help her clients get to. Obviously, going to build a sense of like hype when it comes to the offer and stuff like that. You know, it's very easy. Like her group, my first viral post, yeah, you know, people could be like, oh wow, like I actually want to join this group. And just speaking about her actual free workshop funnel, it is, yeah, literally just like the 2-day thing. So what she's gonna do is either Zoom or which most likely will be Zoom. The email reminders are probably gonna be 24 hours, 12 hours before, 8 hours before, and 6 hours before, and it's gonna lead to them joining the webinar. So a link to join the webinar. Email reminders will probably just be like in-depth, like pain points of understanding, like, you know, really telling her story. That's obviously going to build trust, and like answering any questions as well for people who are not really sure what she does. It's very easy. Like it's not very easy in a sense. I guess it can be very overwhelming, but it can be done very easily if you have someone to do it for you. So she will not sell back till the very end of these 2-day workshops. Like the 2-day workshop, she's not going to sell until the very end. The reason why is because it really helps filter out people who are not serious. Of course, the rate of people who are going to leave the workshop can be very low, depending on how you're going to systemize your workshop. But of course, because it helps really filter out people who are not serious, just saves time, provides all the information so they can feel confident to purchase. Of course, you know, like when you have like a 2-hour webinar workshop, people are going to be like, okay, I can invest in this, and of course reduces the churn rate. So people who do end up investing, they're going to stick to investing because they've already been given all the information. You know, unfortunately, when it comes to like the webinar, it can lead to a higher churn rate due to the fact that people didn't consume enough information by first. So the workshop layout, like how it's actually going to look like the workshop, if you guys are interested, I'm sorry to say, book a call with me. I'll actually give you all the details of like how we can do it for me and you. But yeah, I want to speak about the actual thing. How she's actually going to sell. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to give like the best like how she can sell, which will be really good for her brand, especially if it is a very high ticket offer. If it's a very high ticket offer, the best funnel that she would do is the call funnel. So end the workshop, the 2-day workshop, she's done a price drop. It can be 10 to 20K. And of course, with that amount of money, people may be like, well, that's a lot of money. So how to reassure them is that you do a call to action to book a call with a closer. So not them pay up front, but rather book a call with a closer. From there, they get an application first sent to them just to see if they qualify. Basically ask them questions like how much money they make, what they do for a living, are they actually able to invest? And from there, we can also do an automation to APR where it leads to either them getting sent the mid-ticket way or the high-ticket way. So mid-ticket can be things like group coaching, pre-recorded courses, masterclass, and the high-ticket offer will be like a one-to-one with Afnan, and only if they qualify. So only if they ask the application very specific ways. This can be done with automation, like how you can really like sieve out like who is actually able to answer these questions. And yeah, so from there it'll be like a step-by-step. So free to mid-class to mid-ticket to high-ticket. It's very easy, literally simple as that. Like I would recommend that, especially if a ticket is very high, that she does the price shop and then it's a call to action to put the closes. I will speak more about India of what the closing process is, just to make sure they actually qualify. The triage calling to really qualify them to see if they're actually willing to invest this price. And from there, it's as simple as that. Both can work. It depends on how much she wants to charge. So yeah. And also just speaking a little bit about tracking, like of course, when it comes to something being so big, everything needs to be tracked. That can be done via Airtable, Google Docs, then we'll do Monday, and then we'll do a Slack. So just really tracking down exactly how many appointments that you got, how many closes you're doing, what's the percentage growth, just to really make sure that everything's being done correctly. And yeah, I want to speak about like how you can copy her, because it's very simple. There are going to be 3 things I'm going to give you, very practical steps, because this does seem like a little bit overwhelming, but if you're able to implement even just like 2 of these things, you will see growth instantly. So it would be get yourself in a podcast. Get yourself in a podcast. If you have real offer to value, get yourself in a podcast. It's the more viral they are, the better it is. It just leads to that. Of course, people want to trust you. The big issue when it comes to info is that people want to like trust you. So the more you give them, the more they're likely to buy from you. It's as simple as that. And also pay for a random person to stop you on the street and ask you how much money you make. It may sound like very inconvenient, but if you're able to invest in something like that, it's where the money's at, because it just has another sense of curiosity. Always the videos blow up just due to the fact that, especially if you are a pattern interrupt, especially if you're a woman, how many men are being asked on the street like how much money they make? A lot, but how many women are? And if you're able to give me this amazing amount where you are a multi-millionaire and you can tell them your story and you can tell them that you used to be broke 5 years ago and now you're here, of course people are gonna be like, who the heck is this lady? And gonna be like, just build another sense of trust, I would also say set up a mini chat, so for a free sales asset. So create that mini chat where it leads to people joining a community. So get your followers into a free community ASAP. Because first off, you'll be able to see like how many people have actually been dead on your account, due to the fact that people can have a large following, but just due to the fact that it's been so compounded over time, you won't even see who's active or not. So get your followers into a community. You can have it on WhatsApp or group, WhatsApp or Discord or school, anything where you can transfer these people to a free community to really convert them to cold leads to warm leads, because it'll be much easier when you want to launch something. Just get them in a community where you're given daily updates, or like just really showing up for them, just to make sure that they, and like I said, another sense of loyalty. When people feel like they're like attached to you as well, like it just builds like another sense of loyalty. But hopefully this helps. Any questions below, let me know. But that's about it. So yeah.